Right, I'm already improving your geomantic web and your walls. These guys are all fully developed. I mean, ex-Republic order. I mean, if this is going to be a frontier place, I don't know, we might get rid of this. I don't know if it's worth. It's probably not worth upgrading. We are losing now. I just think it's like the Dark Elf start raiding and stuff. Once you get an army that's semi-permanently up there, it's not going to be an issue, is it? Okay, let's upgrade you. And I don't want to get this. This is while we've got the population surplus, you don't want to get to surplus 5. Because then we get the geomantic web up here as well and can all just everybody help each other. Or in fact you can upgrade as well. In fact, I think it's cheaper over there, isn't it? Yeah, we can't afford it in Skirky because of the nearby stonemason's workshop. We get reduction in the buildings over here. So let's start that then. He's got the unassigned skill points. Young John. I'm not particularly going to get you assassinated people over there, I don't think, because we're not really fussed about getting benefits of people. To start improving your magic. I just wonder now, it's like,
do not look upon my bandaged majesty.
oh, do you want to, you're looking like you're improved with us, do you want to trade? Never. I wonder if I go with a non-aggression. Let's go with a non-aggression anyway. Oh. Or not.
Bring ruin.
That's kind of annoying. Oh, Stan Hurapek, how are you feeling towards the way? It's going down slightly now, and should have kept more of an eye on that. So it's probably a point. I guess the all the hero actions and stuff is all going down slightly. I should have kept an eye, because it might have been higher last turn. How much money have we got? We've only got a tiny little bit. Okay, what I'll do, I think, next turn is see if we give him all our money for a turn, if we can actually get anything out of him. Because our relations are only going to degrade. Oh, we can, my allegiance is clouded. I mean, if their strength rank goes down, who are at war with? You're at war with Fortress of Dawn and those orcs, but you're basically at war with nobody. Oh, huh. It looks like I can... Right, so I can hover over the portrait to see, but because I don't know where Teclis is, and I haven't seen his cap... Same with... that's kind of annoying. That's kind of iffy. I feel like that should be an easier kind of thing. You like the fact you're at war with me? That they're at war with me, and that they're raiding me? Even though I'm a trusted friend of you. God damn it. You're cold. Dissonance. Other generations follow a false plan. They cannot be trusted. Yeah, it's possible they're going to need their asses kicked. If they get their asses kicked by somebody else, I have a feeling that the other Skaven aren't doing very well. Who are you at war with? Are you at war? No, you're friendly with the Dune Kingdom. Let's have a look. Let's just keep you moving a bit. Yeah, we'll go swing down here actually. We'll try and steal technology off. Oh, I don't know. We'll steal technology over whoever we like. Oh, you're not going to be able to do anything, are you? Let's get you moving then. We'll keep going over this way. There was another Dark Elf faction. I guess they might have. But these guys were at war with. They might still exist there somewhere. Well, they might still exist somewhere. Oh, you're not going to be able to. Okay, just keep going then. Charlie. We'll have a look, see what destroying those walls does to our diplomatic standing next turn. Maybe I should have moved the camera a touch so we can see. It will move to what thing you're doing. Thingy. You know, Katep. I think there's something weird with Twitch stats. Always I get confused because you see a list of people who are viewing, and I know you can turn that off so you don't get seen, which is fine. So I can understand like if the list of viewers is smaller. See, they're not actually attacking. Maybe they're waiting for those two armies. But by that time, we might be alright. We might be able to make peace with them. Yeah, I'm going to hold out. Because between my two armies, I don't feel there's an issue. Especially with doing sneaky tactics of divide and conquer with them all. So if we have to fight them all at once, if we've got our two armies as well, we should be alright. We're just losing a bit of money, but our income's still right. But yeah, sorry, with the viewer, the numbers. It's like Twitch is telling me I've got 2 viewers. I used to think that actually I counted as a viewer, but I don't think that is true anymore. But now, but I've got 3. The list shows 3 viewers, but the stats show there's only 2 viewers. I don't know why. Nagarond has a black arc. I'm tempted actually. I haven't really. There's a few different campaigns I want to do after this. It's going to be a little while before we finish this, I guess. But I do want to do. Well, I wanted to play all the races, the new races. But I'm tempted to do Dark Elves next. I'm hesitant to do Immortal Empires. I really want to do Immortal Empires. I'm just the turn times and stuff are going to take so long. But I kind of thought it's like, well, the only other person I want to do the Vortex campaign with, because I want to do the High Elves and Skaven in Immortal Empires. So I might do the next one as Nagarond. It's definitely going to be Nagarond and Malekith when I do Dark Elves. When I do. Okay, but yeah, but that would. I'm going to say but. But yeah, I figured that would be. I want to do this in the Vortex because it should all. I feel like Nagaroth's campaign should be all focused around Nagarond and Ulthwan, and they're a lot smaller in Mortal Empires. Same with Mazdamundi. It's one of the big reasons for doing Mazdamundi, and it's like fighting over Lustria and stuff. It's like I don't feel like Mazdamundi should be going into the old world and conquering places. So it's like no point. All right. Oh, you tried to hurt that smoke. Alright, before we spend any money, and I'm not saying I'm going to do this, but I don't know, I might be tempted to do, because that's going down. That's just going to slowly deteriorate now until they're, because they have an aversion. They don't like the fact I'm a great power, and it's just going to get worse. They like my actions against Law Masters, so they don't like the Law Masters particularly. So if I go into war with them, They might like that. Okay. I was wondering if we might be able to see Techless, and then we can actually see what his true opinions of Techless are. Right, let me just payment. Give you a payment. Offer payment. Oh, hang on, that's not entirely how it works, is it? I think if you're doing a payment as part of a great deal, you can do it whatever you want. If you're just offering a gift, let's give you all my money. Whether they'll accept the gift, sure, of course you will, but that does not improve our chances for anything else. Which is annoying. I need these guys to have a war with somebody. I mean, I'm guessing their territory seems to expand down here. Well, the Sentinels have some territory and the Dwarves are about. And thingy there, but I'm guessing Clan Pestilence, I've forgotten the guy's name, Squawk, isn't doing very well down here. And I think this is all Khalida. I guess we get a vague idea, isn't it? We've got these guys selected. Good relations with us, they don't like him. And they like this, which I guess is Khalida. And I guess this is the Dwarves, they don't like the Dwarves either. We want to get rid of all the races, apart from Lizardmen. Lustre for Lizardmen. Let's make Lustre great again. I was tempted to actually call the series, I was thinking at some point, it's like, let's make Lustre great again. I might use it in a tweet. I don't want to do it all the time. I feel like it might get... I don't know. It's... I don't know. I don't want to invite political controversial or just... I don't know. In political kind of discussion. Let's... Look at these guys here. These are actually going to become a pain in my ass, aren't they? Can we get peace with you?
So I can
Let's get...
smack you when you say something I don't like.
Give me money. Because you're not actually raiding me at all, are you? I don't know if the non-aggression makes it more likely or less likely. When they've got like high, moderate, that takes it down to low. Okay. Yep. Okay, I'll accept that. I'm just not going to worry about them for now. We're just interested to see if they wander off, if they go and attack somebody else. Although... And Europec's not going to like that either. Not that much. Past treaties with Blue Vipers. Not current treaties. Maybe it hasn't kicked in yet. It's probably not... Yeah, okay. Because we've got these guys to worry about potentially. We're going to have to keep an eye on this. We're probably going to have to check like every turn.
Visit the realm of the souls.
It's going down to 20. We keep doing hero actions and stuff, and if we don't engage in another battle, we'll just be ready for one. Or they could, if we're not careful actually, they could go and get Maku Peaks. Oh no, that's got a pretty decent garrison, and they'd have to siege it anyway. As soon as you start sieging it, it's all better off and you're done for, but if we can hold off a little bit, let's keep Mazdamundi here then. Let's see about sorting out these armies, and let's swap Hexwattle over to the... Oh, that reduces the recruitment cost and the experience, and it also gives us bonuses when combat does happen. This is probably going to reduce our income quite a bit, isn't it? 6%. A little bit. 180, 200, but we are getting a lot of income now. Let's do all our hero actions and stuff. Oh, that's what I will check for experimental reasons. Let's see what of an impact destroying walls, assuming we manage to do it. Cult of pleasure. It is a cult of pleasure we're doing that on. Yeah, so at the moment they like it just by 3 points. 3 points in the positive.
Lord.
And we'll check these guys, what their dislike of me is. 34, minus 34, so they already dislike me massively. At some point they're going to be bordering me, they're going to confederate with these guys, and then it's then I'll have chaos corruption bleeding down to me, won't I? Hey, success. The first off, what is it, like 34 or something like that? Yeah, so that went down another 10 or so.
Are you a god?
And bearing in mind this has no real long-term impact, because it basically just means they have a few turns to repair their whatchamacallums. It's gone up, but it's still only gone up by 1. I guess they don't care that much. Oh, I need to be hovering over Marathi herself. I don't know where Marathi is. That's a capital though, isn't it? Guess I don't know where Katep is. Oh, Katep's down here. That's a bit of a faff, isn't it? You have to be in vision of somebody to be able to actually then see how they feel about them. Don't know, that's a bit funny. Oh, I haven't got the chat open on this screen. I haven't got the chat open anyway. Oh, that's a bit silly. I had it on the other screen on the stats page on my tablet. Hopefully nobody said anything last. Oh, I can look at that screen. That's fine. Nobody wanted to talk to me anyway. Okay. So it looks like, I think the conclusion I'm kind of coming to now is any action will do. They tried to assassinate me. Success! You're not at war with these guys, but I'm guessing you don't like them, because you get like a massive minus 40, don't you?
From the Lich Lord.
That doesn't actually, you don't really care. Maybe you might not have met Malekith yet. That's always possible. So I should bear that in mind as well, actually, so I should really focus on the people he does know. I mean, although the main target at the moment, I guess, is to... Oh, there we go, we can get the increased steel technology, is to improve relations with Katep so he's no longer attacking us. In the long term, it'd be nice if we can be at war. We can become allies even, get some treaties, and we'd be kind of united against the Dark Elves. Let's steal technology here. Might piss Cetra off a bit, but so what? He doesn't seem that interested in being friendly with me. Is that everything? Well, movement wise and stuff anyway. Okay, I thought we still had another hero somewhere. I guess we moved Charlie, I think it was, early on. Right, you got a few more turns before you can upgrade. Right, let's not worry about Hexwater. Skeggy, let's upgrade you, I think, and then we can get... No. Let's get you upgraded. Let's focus on this area. We get you upgraded, and then all our growth now is going to be focused on the main capital building. For now. That kind of helps us with some recruitment. And it gives us more money. Yeah, let's go for that. Hopefully, if we can get rid of both of these buildings at some point. Once our public order is generally stabilised, it'll be easier once we got the whole province. I think I'll say it is generally stabilised. That's given us +4. So without that, we would be losing. Now we've got some corruption there as well, but the corruption is going down, trending towards 0. So yeah, in time that will kind of sort itself out. We still got a bit of money. Don't know if we want to spend it anywhere. We can get you upgraded. We could upgrade that, but I don't think it's... Oh, seems a lot... Oh, it's a lot cheaper here, isn't it? I tend to find they get a lot more expensive, too expensive, where it's like, because you only get an extra 10 growth here, but it's only 650, so let's do that. Extra untainted. Taint's a little bit of an issue. No, it's not an issue, but there is some. Let's go back to income and growth. I don't think we necessarily need the buffs on that. We had it. I mean, it helps our garrisons, I guess. No, let's leave it there. Let's be cautious. Because once they get their other armies down here, which will be a couple of turns away, but I'm guessing that's where they're going. You know, they might start I don't know. They might start attacking us before we can react, especially because we're kind of playing a dangerous game by letting them do what we want. We should have really checked, actually. I don't think we did if they would accept peace. We should throw some money at them, actually. If that's what it takes to get peace. Don't like the idea of backing down, being stubborn, but I think in the long term it'd be better. If we get more battles and stuff, yeah, I'm not worried about being able to beat them or not. Although it is a distraction as well. There's other things we want to be doing. We want to do our quest battles and such, and do the next ritual. What are you doing, exiles? You see, they're kind of running back, but that could be that they've seen my army. We can get our army up to Chotex's Causeway and just sit in there. We could just sit, get our 2 armies and sit in places. Booster, and then yeah, come siegers. I could say, although they could be positioning their armies to attack the fallen gates with their other armies coming in. Oh, they spawned a new army. They're not raiding me though, are they? I don't feel like that's intentional, because I'm sure the whole point with the orcs, they had their raiding camp. Commit to this plan. Minus 50% attrition from all... no, we're not suffering attrition anywhere. Right, extra leadership all over the place. More raiding. We're still getting the bonus, aren't we? Campaign movement, plus 10%. We've still got 4 turns of that. Let's go with this one. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to go jump back up to. That would be 6. Was that a 4 before? Do we save an extra turn by going for that? Or if we do 3 turns here and then 1 turn in there. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to assume that. It'd be interesting, and then we'll do that 1 turn and we'll see what it goes up if we then Don't know. I have no idea. We're not... Yeah, they're definitely not raiding. Not losing any income from that. Not losing any public order. We will have to deal with them eventually. We can't kind of let this affront happen. Right. One, two, three, four. I don't think we want really anything else in here. I mean, we do want some skink chiefs and stuff. I feel like I want to keep Dabbler's birds in this army. I might just... We took the Saurus out of here originally. So let's just put them back in for now. I want to fill out Mazdamundi's army with stuff we can't actually recruit at the moment. That's the thing. God, gold level. Should have increased. Actually, I never really looked. I should have looked at that because Mazdamundi gets a 50% off. All those Temple Guard will be cheaper. There's not really much else we can. Let's just have a look at. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else at the moment we can recruit that's interesting. Gonna put some Corkscores in here. I wasn't particularly looking at having Corkscores in his army. Yeah, let's. I'll do that. I'll take the Saurus out. We'll disband these Saurus and we'll put a couple of Corkscores in, and we'll build some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it's a lot of Temple Guard, but he does get 50% bonus to get rid of them, so it makes sense. We should have a lot. We might get rid of some of them eventually. I feel like we should have another Chameleon skink in here to make it even. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to move Mazdamundi into Vortex Causeway, if I can actually. Can you reach? Not quite. Let's no, I'll wait there. I was gonna say we can march in just to get him in. No real need to though, because I can reinforce anyway, unless he's got lightning strike. That only improves public order. It doesn't do anything for corruption. What? I was thinking we do have a building for corruption, right? That reduces corruption. I think it might just be like these ones, right? Untainted plus 8. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to have one of these here. Oh, in fact, how much does that first one cost? +2 public order. I mean, that's giving me +6 public order. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this now. And then we'll start building up that anyway. Because that will do public order and untainted. It's still only 4 public order, but that's even at the top level? Yeah. And all that untainted, we want this as well, because that would be a massive barrier. That would be like 18 untainted. Anything else do untainted? What about this? That gets some public order as well. Yeah, so that will then be a good buffer against the chaos corruption that Oh, I guess these give out corruption as well. Oh, is that going down? I mean, Marathi gives out corruption, but I don't know if any of the other minor factions do. Okay, let's get you in there. We'll have a look at you in a minute. We'll probably get rid of those Saurus and put in some more skink-based units. Is the best way to describe it. Hey! Hey, Crooker! How you doing? Got yourself a cool cold one. Oh, gotta do those missions. It's not saying we've met them. Had we already met them somewhere? I guess we might have already met them last turn. Do you not have any ports? You haven't got this area. Man, get yourself a port and then I can trade with you. You like my treaties? Any treaties with them? Okay. Can we get a non-aggression? That's fine, that's fine. You'll improve eventually, Will. It's going to be a long time before we can confederate. But there's no harm starting earlier. Yeah, so these guys are the ones that are at war. I like the colours. I don't know why. I think that, I guess because Dark Elves are always purple and stuff. It's kind of their thing, but I like and I guess it's the High Elves that tend to be blue, but if you go for a darker blue, it look quite cool. Although it's kind of ringed with purple as well. Yeah, it's all like purples and reds, isn't it, actually, a lot of them. There is a green faction and another one. Shall we keep on going down wound and stuff? Yeah, let's do that a little bit. Maybe we'll go for a block at some point when he's coming back, and it's going to become useful, but he'll going to want them to come back and be going armies, aren't we? Over here, not moved.
It shall be.
Rank 10. Oh, let's just focus on the tech, eh? Why can you expand like this when we were playing? I wonder if there's a part of the AI balancing. It's like the ones nearest to the other legendaries aren't quite so aggressive as part of the difficulty. But I mean, I'm on very hard, so it's like, I don't know. I just wonder if they're not quite as aggressive. So yeah, that helps. I mean, you get experience. Guerrilla fighter. Oh. The temptation is like, of course you always want a dinosaur, right? Should put you on making you better at damaging walls? I don't think it's generally something we're gonna need. I might go for other stuff. It just, I like the idea of having somebody, because if I can get it out there, it means he can kind of, it might be quite, oh, not till level 15. Oh, we might wait then. But it's, oh, we can Vanguard with that one, in fact. But he gets the stalk, and he'll be good in, he can hang out with a bunch of chameleon skinks. And I think I might do that. I think I like the idea of a, having somebody who does that. So sorry, Charlie, you're not going to get a dinosaur, but you are going to be a kind of a badass assassin type. We might change that. We could always do it with somebody else. I'll I'm just wondering if should I just put a couple of points in here, just so that, you know, we have it then if we want it. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to be, no, it's not going to be that long before we kind of want you to go in the other army, don't we? Yeah, but we'll do the damage walls. I know Dabras Vortex has damage walls as well anyway. Because I think like we do want the 2 skinks in our quote-unquote skink army. We're not going to want to recruit our new lord until we have this, right? Because then we can get him a rank 5? 4? It'll be 4, won't it? I don't know if there's any other ways of increasing that. I mean, like, I know we managed to recruit some level 10 lords and stuff with Cleader and stuff, but they had a few more options of ways you can kind of boost it. I don't think we really do here. Maybe the basics. I don't know, the only other thing I can think of is if somebody has a skill. The potential for a skill, should I say. Like one of this. I mean, it would make more sense in potentially. No, Diabolus. I'm wondering if the Skink Priest might have something. Where's one of our Skink Priests? Arcane Vassal. Just go Fireball spell, Immortality. No, it's just the usual kind of thing, isn't it? It's just because the Lich Priest had something like that as well, didn't they? And I'm guessing the Scarvets don't. Although they are all about the training. But no, it's just maybe. No, Honor Delta is kind of the. Okay. That's fine. There might be another odd building here and there. Does it globally? What about this one? Do anything like that? Nope. Okay. I'm going to get rid of these guys now. Which may be a bad idea because these are coming down. No, let's not get them down. Sorry. Did I already change the recruitment cost thing over? I was thinking there was a way I was getting a lot of other stuff up to rank 9 on recruitment. And in fact, thinking about it, I would, but I think that was because we had the rights going, which we can get next turn. So let's wait till next turn. Actually, if it was going to be a few more turns, and we can recruit stuff quicker, and we get the post-battle loot. Yep, and it's cheap. I might get rid of you lot now, because I want to get rid of you anyway. I'm just like, are we going to need them in the next couple of turns? Because that's like an extra 800 gold per turn. And I feel like I want to save a bit of money. Okay, I'm going to get rid of them now. Let's hope I don't regret it. We should soon be able to build this army up with that right going as well. Okay. Skeggy. Yep, you can build that. And then we'll save the money. And go. Oh, I'll see about taking a break soon. I try and take it just before race. I actually realised that I take a 10-minute break. When I cut up the episodes. It's, you know, they're generally 1 hour and stuff, but I find out I tend to, this the third episode. Does it tend to be longer? Well, yeah, because I don't generally take the break until after 8, normally. And often it runs over. Oop, they got... I thought that was 3 armies there. I think it was just lag. They're not coming back down now. I didn't really look, actually, either. I should have looked to see if I could have got peace with him. He hasn't done any actions against me apart from the raiding. Which... it affects me liking him, my attitude towards him if I was the AI. But my attitude towards him is completely bending up, well, being a human. He trespassed a little, that's fine. We just want to be his friend. Well, these guys are just going off in random direction, that's interesting. If he goes... you might still... I don't know. I mean, if the orcs go and attack Slan Hurapek, that'd be great. I could get some more territory. Make Slan Hurapek weaker, potentially. Clan Mods have started their ritual. Right, God, the High Elves have started... have the High Elves started their third one? They bloody well have, haven't they? 8 turns remaining, I must have missed that. I mean, we are behind. I'm really not focusing on that at all, am I? At some point, I might need to send some armies out. No idea how much a turn they're making, but ever 2,000 required, 2,400. It's like they're 2/3 of the way there, aren't they? And what? I'm getting 26 per turn. And I get 1 for every city, right? And is it... do I get any more for... I guess I don't have... get any more for that. No reason to wait for either of those. The only way of giving it a real boost is... I need this territory. But I don't want to go to war to get it. Maybe the High Elves might. If... I don't know how it works in secondary faction, because it's always Lothern, isn't it, who performs the rituals, but... I don't know if they're treating it as co-op at all and they share, but will they make a beeline for this? Maybe they will. Maybe that might make them go to war over there. Which would be great, that would be the ideal. But the other one is here. And there is ones in the north, but it's like there. That's a lot of territory that is uninhabitable. It'd be really difficult to build anything there, to just even to defend it. I mean, maybe later we consider just getting that. But it makes more sense to go for the ones that are in our region. But yeah, that's the closest one, isn't it? And then that one down here. We need a confederation. Alright, let's right, I think I was going to do all my hero actions, wasn't I? Let's just stick you in there for now. Then we'll consider going for that. We'll probably go for that quest, actually. We could do it this turn, but we'll do it next. We'll see. Let's get our other stuff done. Let's get this ritual going. Nice and cheap. We get 30% discount because being Mazdamundi. And right, let's get some stuff recruited. Look at them all. Look at them all at rank 9. And they all just take a turn, don't they? Oh yeah, we're going to want pterodons and stuff in this army, but basically I guess we want a bigger line of these.
Prelord!
Good amount of Croxigors as I hit in, guys. And then, oh, in fact... Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, let's actually count this out right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go with 6 in our front line. And then 5 Croxigors. We want another character in here, at least. I'd imagine. And then we fill out the rest with like 6 chameleon skins, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then we can add in some pterodons and basilodons, I guess. Because you can't, they're not mounts for anybody. Oh, so it's only going to be 2 turns, isn't it, before he's fully built up? Nice. And then we could get our slan in. I mean, at this kind of money, we could actually consider like another lord. We'll see, actually. That extra upkeep isn't that terrible, so we might consider our 3rd army. We'll just spawn in the slan separately, then transfer all the units over. Let's get Charlie to come back, actually. Sorry, I did not mean... I don't... Thinking about it, I did not actually intend to send him that far. I say that. We'll do... Let's see if we can get peace, right?
Serve me well, and I
No, but they are...
to bestow
Give it a little couple of
great king's
turns.
favor
Oh,
unto you.
that was my doorbell. Give me a second. Actually, this might be a good time to... We might take a break.